Well, good morning. It is Sunday, January 30th, 2011. Hope you're getting ready to go to church or have already been by the time you watch this. And it is the Royal Rumble. Go John Cena. Anyway, Cena Nation Unite. Glad you're here for another edition of Take 5. And we're going to get right into it. We're in Matthew chapter 5. Oh, excuse me. Do you mind if I eat a little breakfast here before I read the verse? Let's see. I got some, I don't know if you can see it here. Let me see if I can angle the camera. Some eggs and some bacon. And I got some oatmeal hardening up over there. But anyway, let me try some of these eggs here. And, that's not very good. You know what I need? A little salt. Got some salt right here. Eggs just aren't very good without salt. Let's try again. Much better, much better. And some of you probably already figured it out. We are looking at this passage right here. I thought I had some water around here. I might need to stop the recording in a second. Says, you are the salt of the earth. We're in verse 13. But if salt has lost its taste, how shall its saltness be restored? It is no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled under people's feet. You are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden. Nor do people light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a stand, and it gives light to all in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father who is in heaven. Well, I think basically these are two metaphors for the same thing. What Jesus is saying is, you need to have a strong, positive influence on the world around you. Salt makes things taste better. Light makes things look better. Hopefully, but it shines. It's a lot better than dark. You know what I mean? And so you need to be thinking how you can put your Christianity into practice somewhere outside of your own little world. Get out there amongst the people and let your light shine. And it says, Jesus said, when you do that, they're going to glorify God when they see your light shining and when they see your saltiness. It says, if you lose your saltiness, what good are you? You're just going to get thrown out and men are going to trample on you. And back in those days, they would use salt. The salt back then could get contaminated with different things, and it would lose its saltiness, so they would use it to for the roads, to walk on the roads and make them not so slippery and things. Well, nowadays, salt really can't lose its saltiness, the kind of salt we have now, not real salt, but you don't want to lose your saltiness. You don't want to lose your taste. You want to make things better. And somebody said not too long ago that I'm kind of getting down on my church sometimes. Well, I think in this particular area of being salt and light, the church I go to is a tremendous example in that. If you look at all the different programs we have to help children, orphans, middle school students, homeless, unemployed, the list goes on and on and on. And I would encourage you as well. You don't have to do this alone. If there's somebody already doing it, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Perhaps your church has some ministries you could get involved in. That would be a great way to be salt and light in your community. All right, you be thinking about how you can be salt and light. Jesus says that's what we are. We're the hope for the world. We need to have an influence on the world, not let the world have an influence on us. I think that's what it's talking about. Salt, it permeates the food that it's put on. Light, when you put light somewhere, the light goes everywhere. And we need to influence everywhere we go. All right, I think I explained that pretty good, and I'm not sure it needs any more explanation than that. It's pretty simple. Hey, see you tomorrow for the next edition of Take 5.